Hi children, good morning, welcome back. Here we are going to discuss about the question and answers of the previous lesson, that is ninth lesson, living things and their surroundings. The first question goes on. Which of the two occur over the short period of time, acclimatization and adaptation? We know that adaptation is the long process, right, and it is time taking process, whereas acclimatization, a temporary settlement of the body system. So acclimatization is a short period change. Next, name the most common adaptation found in all animals living in cold places like mountains. In cold places or mountains, whatever it may be, the common feature is the having fur, hair on the skin, long hair. State the adaptation in yak which protects from the cold environment of the mountain habitat. Yak has the thick fur, number one, and number two, it has an insulator beneath the skin, means fat layer beneath the skin, which protects their body from the cold condition. Next, fourth question. Name one animal which adapted to live in water as well as on land, that is frog. Fifth question. Which plant carries out which plant part carries out photosynthesis in a common plant and in a cactus? In common plant, leaf; in cactus, stem. What is the unique feature of long claws in the front legs of lion? In the front legs of lion, the unique feature is the nails. They come out whenever they want, and they are going to draw back into the toes, and as well as they have very high power. If it hits something, it is going to hit with a high power punch. Next, what is the main function of roots in an aquatic plant? It's just to hold the plants to the soil, and there is no particular function it have, but it gives a stability to the plant. That's it. Name two sea animals which have streamlined body shape, and two which don't have streamlined shape. So streamlined body shape organisms are shark and fish, for example, fish and shark, dolphin, whereas and as well as crocodile, whereas the non-streamlined bodies are octopus and squids. Next, write the two sea animals which have gills, two sea animals which have nostrils. So gills containing, for example, shark and as well as fish, or octopus, squid, they have gills, whereas nostrils, dolphin and blue whale. Next, name two aquatic plants which float on the surface of the water. Water lettuce and Fistia. Name two plants which partially submerged. Water lily and lotus. Name two plants which are completely submerged. What are they? Hydrilla and Vallisneria. Right. Next, let us see the next question. Here, 13th question. Name the habitats of the following living organism. Lotus, water; camel, desert; fish, water; oak, land; octopus, water. And next, choose the biotic and abiotic components of the following: water, abiotic; air, abiotic; soil, abiotic; rat, biotic; heat, abiotic; sunlight, abiotic; grass, biotic. Fill in the blanks with suitable words. The place where plant or animal lives is called, plants and animals, where do they live? On the land, so terrestrial habitat, or normally habitat it is called. Habitat of plants and animals live on the land are called terrestrial habitats. The habitats of plants and animals that live in water is called aquatic habitat. Soil, water, air are the dash components, abiotic components. The presence of specific features in the plant for the particular environment is called adaptation. It is called adaptation, right? And next, let us see these short answers. Explain why many mountain trees they have sloped branches. Why do they have sloped branches? To slide the snow that fallen on them. Explain why speed is important for the survival of animals like deer, which live in grassland. Why? Because other predatory animals like tiger and lion, when they hunt, they have to escape from the carnivorous animals, so that they must run faster. Next, how is a frog adapted to live in water on land? In water, it can respire through the skin. On land, with the help of lung, it can able to respire, and it can swim with the webbed feet, and it can hop on the land, right? All these are adaptations. Next, state two ways in which desert animal has desert rat and desert snake are adapted and a hot and dry condition. Here simply desert rat and desert snake, rat and desert snake, both of them, they can burrow the sand and they live in the barrows whenever it is daytime, whenever it is very hot, and when it become night time they come out and roam during the night time. That's why they are called nocturnal. The adaptation is that they can able to stay inside during the daytime, nocturnal nature. Next, state the various ways in which trees are adapted to living in extremely cold and windy mountain habitats, right? So simply uh, they have different kind of adaptation. The plants in the mountain region, they have sloped branches to slide the snow, and leaves are very small, right? And highly branched leaves it contain, and it can perform photosynthesis very well. These are the adaptation that's seen in mountain trees. Next, what is meant by terrestrial habitat? Give two examples of terrestrial habitat. Living on the land is called terrestrial habitat. Example, grassland, desert, and forest. And next, what is meant by aquatic habitat? Give two examples of aquatic. Living in water is called as aquatic habitat. Marine water and freshwater habitats. Describe the breathing process in sea animal like dolphins and whales. Dolphins and whales, they have nostrils called blowholes. Through this blowhole, it respire. Actually, it respire the oxygen present in the air. So, with the timings, they come out of the water and they breathe, and again they enter into the water back again, right? 24th question: how are the aquatic plants adapted to water environment? They have slender stem, means smooth stem, so water current do not break the stem, and leaves are ribbon like leaves, so that they can able to easily float. And some of them, they are partially submerged, some of them highly branched and completely submerged. Some can able to float on the water. Their roots help them to anchor into the soil. So these are the adaptations seen in water plant. Next, explain why aquatic plants have very short and small roots. So here, whatever the water supply that it want, actually it is living in the water, so that there is no need of a particular transportation system, so that the roots are small and short. Write two ways in which mountain goat adapted to the cold rocky environment. It has a strong hooves to climb the hills, and as well as its body is covered with thick fur. So these two characters can protect the goat to live in the cold condition. How is snow leopard adapted living in mountain environment? It has thick fur and insulator beneath the skin, and it has a broad feet, right? So these are the adaptation that can be seen. Explain now how a lion adapted to the forest habitat. It has a strong front feet called paws, and it has nails, strong nails to hunt, and it is a predatory animal, so it can able to run faster, and its color is brown to hide in the grass, and their eyes are in the front of the heads, right? So these are the adaptations seen in the lion. And next, what are the various ways? What are the various ways in which the adaptation in the forest habitat? Okay, this you can write in your own. Next, why? Next, why a lion has eyes in the front of the head and a deer has eyes in the sides? Because to hunt the animals, it have to focus on the prey, so that it has a big face and eyes are in the front. It is adaptation. Whereas deer has sides and it can able to look after 360 degrees, so that it can able to protect from the predatory animal, right? Now, multiple choice question: fishes moves about in water with the help of their fins and tail. Next, which one of the animal can live on land and water? Frog. Which of the following aquatic plant grow completely submerged under water? What that is hydrilla, right? And next one, which of the following does not have gills? That is dolphin. Which one of the following is store in a camel's hump? water. Sorry, fat is there and fat becomes water. So fat. The leaves are smooth and a heavy waxy substance. The leaf of sack filled with the air. Sorry, the leaf stalks are filled with the air. These features can be seen in the aquatic plant, enable the plant to float on the water. And next, fishes have scales on their bodies to, what is the help of scale? To keep, to protect themselves, right? And next, the in cactus plant, the process of food making can be takes place by stem. Aquatic plants which float on the surface of the water lily, water hyacinth, water lettuce, and lotus. So B and C are the answers. Water hyacinth and water lettuce. The word habitat means the living place. Next, animals that live on the land and in water, that is frog. Sorry, crocodile. That is crocodile. Next, which of the following is not a terrestrial habitat? Soil, tree, ocean, deserts. Ocean, it is water. One of the following is not abiotic component, that is snake. You have one of the following, sorry, yaks have one of the following on their bodies, that is hair. Which of the following plants grow partly submerged in water? That is lotus and water lily. C and D. This is the answer. So with this we completed our question and answers. Right? Thank you.